Hey guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about my August wrap-up. This is my fourth time filming this specific video, so it's been a rough morning and my battery's dying, so we're just going to hop right into it and hopefully nothing dies while I'm in the middle of filming. The first book that I finished in August is one that I definitely enjoyed, but I'm going to put a trigger warning for it, and that is Needful Things by Stephen King. Like I said, there is a trigger warning for it. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. After we got through the slow part, it went through really quickly. Now, for those of you who don't know, this follows an entire town in Castle Rock, Maine, as this new store called Needful Things moves in, and this store kind of has everything you could possibly want, like from your heart. And it's pretty cheap, but you have to do a series of deeds to pay it off in full, and those deeds rise up with every kind of like situation that happens, and as things happen, things fall apart, as per usual by Stephen King. And yeah, now for the trigger warning, this is kind of like suicide and animal abuse. Those are the kind of the main points that get the ball rolling in the book. So if you are a little queasy with that, I would just say to keep an eye out for it and be very wary, because I wasn't expecting it and I had to like take a moment almost and just kind of stare at the page. So like I said, just a trigger warning, but I enjoyed it and I recommend it to anyone who loves Stephen King or horror or wants to get more into that. The next book in this wrap-up is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Now this follows Ruby 10 years after an entire plague had wiped out kind of her all the children in America, and those who survived ended up gaining powers. Now, I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a wonderful read, very quick, very simple. The only downside that I had was that I feel in every dystopian YA novel that there is only one point of view, which is fine. But since this is such like a diverse kind of situation happening and everything, no two situations are alike, I would have liked to have seen like maybe 1 or 2 chapters in like a different point of view. But I am excited to get into the second book and hopefully watch the movie real soon. The next book in my wrap-up is one that I'm kicking myself in the butt for not having read sooner, and that is the third book to the Throne of Glass, which is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Now this follows Selena Sardothian, who is an assassin who was saved in the slave camps of Endovier, only to be thrown into the King's Champion, where she has to battle for her life, essentially. Now, I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it much like the other books, but I preferred the second book in my honest opinion. And this kind of, what dinged me was that it got really repetitive really fast, which was kind of annoying. There were things that just kept being brought up again, and I didn't like it very much. And on top of that, another character that became kind of a popular, or like not popular, a main character or an important character in this book, the use of her was not very well done in my opinion. I think there was some fleshing out that needs to be worked on, and it just happened really fast. So like I said, 4 out of 5 stars, but I can't wait to pick up Queen of Shadows and continue on with the series before, hopefully, though I doubt I'll get there, Kingdom of Ash comes out, which is the final book in the Throne of Glass series. The last book in this wrap-up is one that I love, and I'm excited to pick up the continuations, and that is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Now this follows Audrey Rose as she helps out her uncle throughout the entirety of the Jack the Ripper killings and tries to help solve them. Now I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought every detail was done so well, and it worked out wonderfully for the best, as well as kind of the characters and like their vibrancy. I loved it, and I can't wait to pick up, I think, what was the second one called? Hunting Prince Dracula. So very excited for that, and I can't wait to see where these characters go and kind of what Carrie Maniscalco has planned for us. But that is it for my August wrap-up. Like I said, this is the 4th time doing this, so I'm very burnt out. I don't have any energy left. But if you guys like these videos, hit like and subscribe. I upload twice a week, hopefully Saturdays and Wednesdays, but if something happens, follow my social media, which is @BookishTherese, and you will be able to know what was going on. Other than that, I'll see you guys on Wednesday with a tea talk.